Welcome to Stars of the Story. It is great to have you here for performance night. I think you are going to be tickled and surprised and amused and amazed at what these kids have done in the course of 4 hours this week. We're excited you're here. My name is Pastor Ann Gahn. I'm the pastor over at the Methodist Church, just cattywampus across the street. And I am super excited that this church is welcoming Pastor Joy here in just a couple of weeks. She will be here, and we are excited to meet and excited to continue building on some partnership things between these two churches. It's been a great week, and we're off to a great start. Parents, I want to say thank you to you for sharing your kids with us this week, for allowing us to spend time and energy with them and pour into them in a way that they know they are loved by God and that they know that their job in the world is to love and be good to others too. I want to give a shout out and a thank you. I might save that one a second, because I think some of our helpers are still back there in the back. I want to give a thanks to Alan Cunningham. You all are familiar with Alan. I just got to meet Alan, and he is phenomenal. And he had this dream and this vision about taking this storybook that Linda will be reading from as part of the play. It's called You Are Special by Max Lucado. And he had this dream of taking this book and teaching kids about loving God and about how God loves them through the words of this story. And I think you will see that play out. But the other thing that this story does is it's going to help kids know that, the world says a lot to them about who they are, but that's really not important. What's important is what God says about who they are. And God says they are his masterpiece. All right. So I want to give a little thank you while they get settled out to our helpers this week. We had about 20-some adult and youth helpers this week. And if you're in the room and we're here helping this week, I would love it if you'd just shoot up an arm and wave. Help. There we go. Yep. Awesome. We could not do it without the volunteers. We had a pile of teenagers, 8 of them here this week, that helped lead games and lead groups and helped the kids perform and led the puppets, because the puppets shared the story messages with us this week. And last but not least, I want to say thanks to all of you, because you have been amazing. We have made good friends this week. You have sung your hearts out, and you have learned to perform in just a little amount of time this week. And you guys are going to be amazing tonight, and your parents and grandparents and friends are going to be so proud of you, just like we're all very proud of you tonight. So thanks for coming to Stars of the Story with us this week. Yeah, totally.
Okay, I do want to say I can't do a performance without gabbing a little bit. That's just me. But I want to say, I wrote the show like in 2002. So it's old. We used it in the school system about 5 times. We wrote 15 musicals, but this was the special one. And we were talking last year about, could we create our own vacation Bible school, make it a camp, and there was just a brainstorm. And we were blessed to partner with the Methodist Church, because there's just some loving people in the Methodist Church. No, so all I'm going to say is you should be proud of your kids, because in the school system, we get like 6 weeks to figure this out and a whole week to stage it. And we've done this all in 3 nights in one little quick practice. And not everybody showed up every night, because there's things called baseball or softball. And we missed a few of them, but everybody's been just wonderful. And everybody's here, right?
We're missing like 2 for ball games tonight.
That's all. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just want to say thank you for coming and be a part of our program.
Yep.
And so
perfect.
Be proud of your kids. They were wonderful.
Awesome. Now I'm going to invite you to shut your cell phones off and just tuck them away. Don't worry about recording, because We have an amazing guy up in the sound booth. Christian, would you give us a wave? Christian has been here with us all week long, and he has made all of this come together with the sound and the technology and the story screens and the word screens. And
Yeah, to be honest, it was like I didn't even really ask him. All of a sudden he showed up, yeah, I'll be here every night. And it's like, can we take these old CDs and make them, I can rip them, I can do that, and I can get all your words on. So Christian's just been an angel. So
yep. Couldn't have done it without
another
him.
hand, honestly.
Yep. And he is going to record tonight for us, and we'll make sure you all get a copy if you want a copy tonight. So enjoy the show. Be present as we go. Alan, kids, it's all yours.
My only words are, sing loud and show off. Okay, first sing.
The Wemmicks were small wooden people. All of the wooden people were carved by a woodworker named Eli. His workshop sat on a hill overlooking their village. Each Wemmick was different. Some had big noses, others had large eyes, some were tall and others were short. Some wore hats, others wore coats, but all were made by the same carver and all lived in the village. And all day, every day, the Wemmicks did the same thing. They gave each other stickers. Each Wemmick had a box of golden star stickers and a box of gray dot stickers. Up and down the streets, all over the city, people spent their days sticking stars or dots on one another. The pretty ones, those with smooth wood and fine paint, always got stars. But if the wood was rough or the paint chipped, the Wemmicks gave them dots. The talented ones got stars too. Some could lift big sticks high above their heads or jump over tall boxes. Still others knew big words or could sing pretty songs. Everyone gave them stars. Some Wemmicks had stars all over them. Every time they got a star, it made them feel so good. It made them want to do something else and get another star. Others, though, could do little. They got dots. Punchinello was one of these. He tried to jump high like the others, but he always fell. And when he fell, the others would gather around and give him dots. Sometimes when he fell, his wood got scratched, so the people would give him more dots. Then when he would try to explain why he fell, he would say something silly, and the Wemmicks would give him more dots. After a while, he had so many dots that he didn't want to go outside. He was afraid he would do something dumb, such as forget his hat or step in the water, and then people would give him another dot. In fact, he had so many gray dots that some people would come up and give him one for no reason at all.
Punchinello, Punchinello, why are you made this way? Punchinello, Punchinello, why is it that you say you have got so many dots? That's why your life feels great. Punchinello, Punchinello, how do you live this way? Punchinello, Punchinello, try not to waste your day. Punchinello, Punchinello, go somewhere else and play. You have got so many dots, that's why your life feels great. Punchinello, Punchinello, how do you live this way? You have got so many dots, that's why your life feels great. Punchinello, Punchinello, how do you live this way?
He deserves lots of dots, the wooden people would agree with one another. He's not a good wooden person. After a while, Punchinello believed them. I'm not a good Wemmick, he would say. The few times he went outside, he hung around other Wemmicks who had lots of dots. He felt better around them.
You know you're not so bad, and I'm not so bad, as long as you stay together. You know you're not so bad, and I'm not so bad. Believe it might come true. You know you're not so bad, and I'm not so bad. As long as we stick together. You know you're not so bad, and I'm not so bad. Believe it might come true. You can jump and I can sing. Still we love to do anything. There's no dancing causing fear. But look at us, we're good at standing here. No, you're not so bad, and I'm not so bad. As long as we stick together. You know you're not so bad, and I'm not so bad. Believe it might come true. You know you're not so bad, and I'm not so bad. As long as we stick together. You know you're not so bad, and I'm not so bad. Believe it might come true. Believe it might come true. Believe it might come. You're not so bad, and I'm not so bad. How could he be such fools?
One day he met a Wemmick who was unlike any he'd ever met. She had no dots or stars. She was just wooden. Her name was Lucia.
I met a girl, a wonderful girl, like I never met before. She's one of a kind, she smiles all the time. I feel that there's so much more. When I see Lucia, 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 you're not the same. Lucia, 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 I love that name. I met a girl, a beautiful girl, but that's not what I adore. She's deep in her heart, she's honest and smart. I find that there's so much more. When I see Lucia, 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 and I'm the same. Lucia, 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 I love that name. Lucia, 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 you're not the same. Lucia, 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 I love that name. I met a girl, a wonderful girl.
It wasn't that people didn't try to give her stickers, it's just that the stickers didn't stick. Some of the Wemmicks admired Lucia for having no dots, so they would run up and give her a star, but it would fall off. Others would look down on her for having no stars, so they would give her a dot, but it wouldn't stay either. That's the way I want to be, thought Punchinello. I don't want anyone's marks. So he asked the stickerless Wemmick how she did it. "It's easy," Lucia replied. "Every day I go see Eli." "Eli?" "Yes, Eli, the wood carver. I sit in the workshop with him." "Why?" "Why don't you find out for yourself? Go up the hill. He's there." And with that, the Wemmick, who had no stickers, turned and skipped away. "But will he want to see me?" Punchinello cried out. Lucia didn't hear, so Punchinello went home. He sat near a window and watched the wooden people as they scurried around, giving each other stars and dots. "It's not right," he muttered to himself.
Stars and nuts, everywhere there's stars and nuts. You can say it's just black and white, but stars and nuts is alright. Stars and nuts, everywhere there's stars and nuts. You should choose to just make things right, but stars and nuts is alright. It's not right, can't you see? It's not right to put dots on me. I have never been told I'm bright, but stars and nuts is alright. Stars and nuts, everywhere there's stars and nuts. If you only could see the light, but stars and nuts is alright. It's not right, can't you see? It's not right to put dots on me. I have never been told I'm bright, but stars and nuts is alright. Stars and nuts, everywhere there's stars and nuts. Stars and nuts, everywhere there's stars and nuts. You can say it's just black and white, but stars and nuts is alright.
And he decided to go see Eli. He walked up the narrow path to the top of the hill and stepped into the big shop. His wooden eyes widened at the size of everything. The stool was as tall as he was. He had to stretch on his tiptoes to see the top of the workbench. A hammer was as long as his arm. Punchinello swallowed hard. "I'm not staying here," and he turned to leave. Then he heard his name. "Punchinello?" The voice was deep and strong. Punchinello stopped. "Punchinello, how good to see you. Come and let me have a look at you." Punchinello turned slowly and looked at the large bearded craftsman. "You know my name?" the little Wemmick asked. "Of course I do. I made you." Eli stooped down and picked him up and set him on the bench. The maker spoke thoughtfully as he looked at the gray dots. "Looks like you've been given some bad marks." "I didn't mean to, Eli. I really tried hard." "Oh, you don't have to defend yourself to me, child. I don't care what the other Wemmicks think." "You don't?" "No, and you shouldn't either. Who are they to give stars or dots? They're Wemmicks, just like you." "What they think doesn't matter, Punchinello. All that matters is what I think, and I think you are pretty special." Punchinello laughed. "Me special? Why? I can't walk fast, I can't jump, my paint is peeling. Why do I matter to you?" Eli looked at Punchinello, put his hands on those small wooden shoulders, and spoke very slowly. "Because you're mine. That's why you matter to me." Punchinello had never had anyone look at him like this, much less his maker. He didn't know what to say. Every day I've been hoping you'd come, Eli explained. I came because I met someone who had no marks, said Punchinello. I know, she told me about you. Why don't the stickers stay on her? The maker spoke softly. Because she has decided that what I think is more important than what they think. The stickers only stick if you let them. What? The stickers only stick if they matter to you. The more you trust my love, the less you care about their stickers. I'm not sure I understand. Eli smiled, but you will. It will take time. You've got a lot of marks. For now, just come to see me every day and let me remind you how much I care. Eli lifted Punchinello off the bench and set him on the ground. Remember, Eli said as the Wemmick walked out the door, you are special because I made you, and I don't make mistakes. Punchinello didn't stop, but in his heart he thought, I think he really means it. And when he did, a dot fell to the ground.
I think he really means it. I think he really cares. I think he really means it. Then why do I feel scared? He says that I am special, and what he says is true. I think he really means it too. I think he really means it. I know that's what I heard. I think he really means it. Just listen to his words. He says that I am special, and what he says is true. I think he really means it too. He says you are special, you are kind, you are special. I know because you're mine. I think he really means it. I see him every day. I think he really means it. The dots will go away. He says that I am special, and what he says is true. I think he really means it too. He says you are special, you are kind, you are special. I know because you're mine. I think he really means it. I think he really true. I think he really means it too.
Can I have a big hand for all my Wemmicks? Raise your hand and give a big bow. Let's have a big hand for all the talented ones. And a big hand for all my gray dots. Yes. Let's have a big hand for Eli, the wood carver. And Lucia. Beautiful job. And let's have a giant hand for Punchinello. What a great job.
It's not right, can't you see? It's not right to put dots on me. I have never been told I'm white, but stars and dots is not right. Stars and dots, stars and dots. Everywhere there's stars and dots. If we could see the light, the stars and dots is not right. It's not right, can't you see? It's not right to put dots on me.
Let's have one more big hand for everybody. Big hand. Let's bow everybody. Let's have a big hand for Linda Alderman for reading the book. And I'll be honest, Christian, one more time for running the sound. And you have special kids, you really do. I'll tell you what, I'm going to throw out an invitation. This is not a have-to thing, but we've been working on other songs at the beginning of the time, and it's my week to do the praise songs, so guess what? I thought we're just going to do the ones we've been working on. If your kid is free on Sunday morning at 9:30 and wants to come in and sing with us, great. If not, I understand. But I got to be honest, they were so darling to work with. You've got wonderful, wonderful kids. So give them one more big hand.